Alright. I got a new book yesterday. It's called The Lords of Easy Money: How the Federal Reserve Broke the American Economy by Christopher Leonard. I believe I got it. New York Times says a riveting narrative in which the stakes couldn't be any clearer. This took forever to come, by the way. What it basically is about is, well, yeah. You know, the first, um, it gets straight into the thing. Okay, part one is suspectively no, going below zero, serious numbers, the great inflations, Fed speak, the overmighty citizen, the money bomb, right? I have one more book coming the 5th, I think. So far I'm reading about a dude named Thomas. It's pronounced Hoenig, but spelled Hoenig. He is okay. It says was 64 years old, and he was the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City. He was in Washington. Okay, so basically, let me just. He always voted no. Even though it was like, you know, basically. Let me see. Okay. Like, okay, a public policy that he believed could very well turn into catastrophe. He believed it was his duty to say so. But the words were already turning to make this policy a reality. This was, okay, it's November 3rd, 2010, which, yeah. You know, basically it's a meeting, you know. He sat on the Federal Reserve's powerful policy making committee, which met every 6 weeks to officially determine the value and quantity of American money. Yeah, ain't that scary? That there is a committee that goes, yeah, let's make this the value of this, like blah 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 blah. Yeah, for me, like I can't think of the dude. I think something Belmore. He's like, reading this will piss you off so much, it'll make you want to make money, right? So, you know, and each, 15, 2020 was losers. So in 2020, know, like I started reading this book, right? It goes up to 2020. It has like, okay, a plain English glossary of important terms in this book. Balance sheet, da da da, right? So yeah, so you can understand. I think it's you can understand the federal thing. Yeah. I've also started reading this, right? But let's talk about this book. I just started reading it honestly. Earlier this morning. Yeah. The blurb. Okay, it says the Lords of Easy Money tells a riveting tale of how quantitative easing. Well, how did I know quantitative? I, I don't think I've ever seen that word. Maybe once, and that's it. Easing is imperiling the American economy through the story of the one man who tried to warn us. This is the first inside story of how we really got here and why we face a frightening future. Yeah, it basically, this is the blurb on the back, right? Yeah. And honestly, if you couldn't tell, I'm into learning about money, right? So yeah. So when I read more of it, I'm going to, review it chapter by chapter. Of course, this chapter goes to 35 pages. Like they're going below zero. Yeah, it's a. I'll when I do read each like part of. Let me see how they how they have it. Part one, like chapter one, it goes from going below zero, goes from page 3 to page like 34, I believe. 33, 34, yeah. Then serious numbers, 1946 to 1979, etc. So yeah, when I get done reading each chapter, I will review it. Anyway, God bless and peace.